Hey everyone, how's it going? We're joined by a very special guest here today. How are you doing, Aiko? Are you enjoying chilling there for this unboxing? So I've always wondered, who is the ultimate husbando in figure collecting? There are so many beautiful male figures out there, and there's always been a couple that have intrigued me the most. And so I felt today we're doing tribute to that niche of white-haired husbandos. We're going to be doing an unboxing of Gojo figure by Mappa with the sexy pull down of the eye. And then we're going to be taking the OG husbando, Kakashi. I mean, fight me on this. I really feel like Gojo, his design was based off Kakashi. So I think it's time we have it out. We get these figures unboxed and we actually question which one is winning. Round one, fight! Kakashi I actually picked up pre-owned on Ami in the aftermarket. I actually sent him Surface, so I bought him like ages ago, and this is the first time that I've actually been able to unbox him. Like, I've been waiting, I think 2.5 months. So it's not too long. For Surface, that's pretty good. But yes, I can't wait to get these two figures unboxed. We're gonna start with Kakashi, start with the oldest first, and then go towards the newest. And yeah, so let's get on with this unboxing. First things first, before I get going, I have to say you can tell that this is an older figure because the box is pretty basic. The photography on the back is definitely not selling this figure to me. But yeah, it's a generic kind of mega house gem figure packaging. It's okay. Okay, so the base is pretty simple, but I actually really like it. It's kind of like a transparent plastic, you can kind of see here, with a kind of graphic on top with Kakashi's name, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I like the base. For its time, it's not bad. Kakashi comes with two faceplates, by the way. He comes with a faceplate with his eyes shut, and then he comes with one with both his eyes open, so you can see the Sharingan. And I definitely like the one where you see a Sharingan. Overall, really happy with the figure. I think the shading looks fantastic on him. Mine has some scratches on his arms, which I'm not happy about. It is what it is. There's not really much I can do about it. But yeah, he looks really good, and I can't wait to see what he looks like when I put his sword in. Okay, everyone, if you want to get a Kakashi figure, you should get this figure. He looks great. Like, I love his pose, is so dynamic. The detail of some of the scuffs on his sword just works so well. I love the details. He was really easy to assemble, and I love that he comes with the two faceplates. I just think that's something that it is still done, but I think with a lot of the previous Naruto figures, it just seems like a really common thing, and I really like that. I think the shading on him is really, really great. And he's got such a dynamic pose. He looks really ready for kind of combat. And I love that he's in his more authentic traditional outfit from the kind of first series of Naruto. So that for me is like perfect. And I just really love him. I just think he looks really good. Let's move on to Gojo now, and then we can compare the two. Okay, first comments on the box. It's significantly more detailed than Kakashi's. The promo pictures on the side look absolutely fantastic. I love the cutout at the front that you can see him. On the back, we just have some information. Bottom's just blue, but and the top, you've got the kind of scuff effect as well. I just think this box looks really nice. Like, it's super clean. It's actually not that much bigger than Kakashi's box, which I really like that they've gone with a more compact box. So yeah, overall good vibes. Oh, it's made with a stiff card as well. I love when figure boxes come in this stiffer card. It just feels a bit more high quality, and it does protect the figure a bit better, I think. Okay, he comes with some instructions. And also, the insert of the box has his name on the bottom and comes with like a really nice blue interior, which I really love. So definitely loving the box so far. Oh my gosh, he looks so good. So first thoughts on Gojo. Wow, his shading is insane. I love his eyes. It really looks like Gojo because a couple of his sculpts kind of don't quite hit the mark in terms of his face sculpt. I love the shininess of his boots, is absolutely beautiful compared to like the matte finish of his suit. And I think it's really nice they've added some purple hints to his suit to give that kind of black purple shading. So I think it's really, really well shaded. His hair sculpt is phenomenal. I can't see any seam lines. Like honestly, this is such a clean figure and I adore the throne. I'm so happy I got this version of Gojo, like, because I just loved him sitting in the throne and his sexy face. I know there's a lot of comments on the seam line. For me, it doesn't really bother me. He seems to sit quite nicely. I do wish they'd given him a magnetic bottom so that he really sat in his throne and didn't wobble or anything, but I think like I seemed to just get him right when I sat him and he just like sat in place and he's very sturdy. So I wouldn't worry about him falling out or anything. I guess if it was a worry, you could stick some like museum putty to his bottom to stick him in place. But yeah, I am like blown away with this Gojo. You can really see the difference in quality between these two. And I don't want to be too critical on Kakashi because I still really love the sculpt. He is also 1/8 scale, whereas Gojo is a 1/7 scale. And a lot of time has passed since these two figures came out. So obviously a Kakashi is like an older figure. I love Kakashi's pose and design, everything. I think if he'd been done at a 1/7 scale, it would have had even more impact. The thing that really works on Gojo is the use of matte and shiny paint. Like the comparison of his throne with the really shiny finish and the shiny finish of the shoes compared to his matte outfit just really works. And I know that's not really appropriate for Kakashi, but they could have done it that he had a very metallic finish on his sword, whereas the finish is more of a matte finish. And I think that's kind of a missed opportunity for it to really feel metallic. Instead, I describe it as feeling more like kind of Warhammer effect parts finish, rather than actually 100% looking like a sword. I'm really happy to have both of these guys in my collection. I will say in terms of Husbando figures, Gojo wins. He's just been so well done. Mappa really delivered on this figure. And yeah, I honestly am really impressed with FNX's quality. I know they charge a higher cost, but I've had some really good figures by them recently, so I'm very impressed. Although Kakashi for me will always be best boy. So he wins for sentimentality, Gojo wins for figure design. I really hope you enjoyed this figure unboxing, and yeah, let me know who's your favorite. Do you prefer Kakashi or Gojo, or maybe you have another whitehead husbando that you prefer? Please let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this unboxing, giving a like and even a subscribe if you want to see more of my content is really appreciated. Thanks everyone, have a good week, bye.